That's my song. I don't even, did you get that in the video? Whoops. Okay. Greetings and salutations, everybody. I got another story. Why I keep saying but I got another story for you guys. I don't know if you like the story that I posted because I haven't posted it yet, but by the time this video is up, that video will be posted, and maybe you'd watch that video and then you come watch this video because you like my story time, so I'm telling another story time just in case. Whew. I forgot what I was going to say after that, but this story time is about, obviously, how I accidentally cut my hair off. Because, oh my goodness, you guys, it was so emotionally traumatic for me because I'm not trying to be dramatic about it. I'm not trying to be like materialistic or whatever. Like, I know a lot of people think that wanting to have your hair long and fussing over your hair being cut, they'd be like, that's a materialistic thing. But I went on a little mini hair journey. So I came from a small town with predominantly white people, and so all the black girls usually have perms, but my mom didn't want me to get a perm because she wanted me to stay natural because she likes my hair and me the way I am. But so instead, after I got a little bit older and more cautious of it, because people used to call me Puff and like ask me if I was from like the 1980s or something, and had me do a little disco thing, because I already wear bell-bottom jeans anyway at that time and age anyway, so it just made everything worse. So when I got old enough to like flat iron my hair myself, or like just, I guess, be more conscious of my hair, I'd have my mom straighten it, because like also people used to tell me that I look like my dad, so I took that as my afro made me look like a little boy. So after a while, I would just always flat iron my hair, and I remember being in like the church choir, and like when the fan would hit me, I'd just be like waving my hair, and then my little cousin was like, "You look like a mermaid," or something like that. I don't know, but so taking a step to not flat iron my hair for a whole year was like a big step for me, and I didn't think I was going to get through that goal, because I tried to go a little while without flat ironing my hair before, and it didn't work out. So I said I wasn't going to flat iron my hair for a year, counting from sometime in January, as soon as it turned January, because I was in New York for New Year's with my dad, because my dad lives in New York. And so I already kept my hair not like curly for a while, so I just started counting from the day that I just was like, okay, this is gonna be the time. And then I was real strict about it, and it almost came time for me to flat iron my hair, I guess, to do a length set. But I was so excited because every time I pulled my hair down and it was down here, I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to flat iron my hair. And so what had happened was I got crochet braids. And for y'all who don't know what it is, it's basically when you braid your hair down in some type of pattern, kind of like when you do weave, but instead of like sewing, but instead of sewing it in, you take the hair, put it through, and you like tie a knot in it, kind of, I guess, is how I would explain it for those who don't know what it is. So when you get ready to take it out, you gotta cut all the synthetic hair off before you untie them, and then take out your braids. So excuse me. So when it came time for me to take out my hair, I was cutting out the synthetic hair, and my hair is longer, and so like of course there was gonna be some hang time braid left over, because she sewed it so I could have my bangs up here because it was curly hair. I'll insert a picture somewhere over here. I hope this is where it's going to appear. I'm just pointing right now at a space That's nothing. I'm putting an air or a door over there. But hopefully in this video it'll look like I'm putting out a picture if I can figure out how to do that. But what was I talking about? Oh Jesus. Yeah, that's what it's gonna look like. That's what it looks like right there. And so I was cutting out the hair at my friend's house, really anxious. Well, friend's dorm, really anxious to see what it's gonna look like. And I ended up like snipping off the braid because my brother's girlfriend didn't like sew it down all the way, or she sewed it down and then it slipped out or something. But long story short, it got the leftover braid got mixed in with my curl, like one of the curls of the synthetic hair. So when I was cutting out the synthetic hair, I cut out my braid, and I'll insert a picture here too of my braid that I cut out because there was a lot of hair, and then you know if you unravel it, then the hair is going to be longer. And my hair may look even and okay right now, but like this part in the middle, or some parts, they're just like this long, and don't let my curly hair fool you either, it's kind of long. But this is how much kind of what it was before I did my little journey, and then it got down here, so I was really happy. Like, but yeah, I was really hurt. At first I didn't want to tell my mom and call her what happened, because my friends, they were like, "Courtney, you cut up your hair, what the heck?" And then after I explained to them what happened, they were like, "Ooh, my mom would be so mad at me, because you know black parents don't play," I guess is what you could say, if you're okay with me saying that, but black parents don't play. So I called my mom, because you know, when you know you're going to get in trouble as a kid, you just went ahead and called and told her yourself, because you don't want to insist, you want to get it over with. So I called my mom, tell her what happened. But then I think I started to break down crying, because I tried to not, like I was like not trying to freak out in front of my friends or be a little wimp or whatever. And then after it happened, like after I was talking about it, I was feeling it, because I didn't know until I like searched for a braid for me to take out. And then when I only felt it like that much on the top of my head, like I looked like Pee-wee or something, then I looked on the floor and saw the braid, and I was like, and my friend threw it away. I was going to keep it for inspiration, but I think she knew what the right thing to do was, because she was like, "Stop looking at it," and everything. And then so I was so traumatized that like my mom ended up picking me up from school. Because I already had some other stuff going on, I was already like, that just like made it official. Like I was traumatized. Like I spent all this time and money on my hair, because weaves are expensive. Keeping up natural hair is expensive. And then after it comes right time for me to check my goal, I cut off my hair. So that was it for me. Like I was upset because of other stuff that was already going on. And then later on I got sick, but that's not part of the story, I guess. But yeah, I was real upset. So my mom came to pick me up, and she did my hair for me. At first we were like she kind of made me mad, or we started arguing or something, because she was like, "You're being melodramatic, blah, blah, blah." I was like, "You don't understand. This was a hard goal for me. It took this long, and it took this much money. But now I'm seeing it as an opportunity that if y'all wanted to continue, like do a part 2 of my hair journey, but I do it with you guys, then we can do so. Just let me know. We can do hair videos. I don't know how to braid. Like I don't know how to just cornrow, and I think that's a crime to my nature. So like I can learn how to do those, and I can do basic tutorials on stuff if I ever find different styles and stuff, and I can show you what I like to use and how I grew up my hair as much as I did when I did. So yeah, just let me know. So yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you if you made it to the end of my story, because I'm worse at telling stories than I thought. But I mean, I have some crazy stuff that happened to me, so maybe if you want to hear more stuff and you can like deal with my rambling, then you can subscribe and we can go through a bunch of more stories, and I'm ready to actually get this stuff started. Like I'm encouraged. I had a really nice comment from somebody that I didn't tell to subscribe, like not personally that I knew, and so that kind of inspired me, or like pushed up my spirits a little bit more to do what I'm doing, even though I feel like I'm pretty bad at what I'm doing, but I'm not as bad as the people that are really famous now that just started off, I feel like. So yeah, that's it, I guess. Bye, have a nice day, all that jazz. Okay.